to Fayetteville, and whoop, big suey as the Arkansas Razorbacks are ready to take the field. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the Mississippi State Bulldogs taking on the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Arkansas's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
He's got him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. To the air. It's Green. Makes the grab. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Razorbacks will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps, everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Good timing on the quick out. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
In college football, you see this a ton now. And you use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
That defensive front just flat whipped him as they knock him down for a big loss. And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Bulldogs offense will get the ball for the first time. Jesse, we don't get many of these types of runners anymore, it seems, but this offense is built around a guy who can carry the ball 30, 40 times if they need it.
And he is every defensive coordinator's nightmare because it's only a matter of time with this guy before he's going to break the long one. He has incredible vision. He can cut, and it's the game-breaking speed, David, that makes him truly unique.
Yeah, and he sets the tone, man. More guys are going to be committed to stopping him in the run game. It sets the tone for the offense. It opens up everything else. It starts and ends with him.
Got it behind the line. It's Thompson. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Shapen. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
Grab behind the line. It's Jones. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jones. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. The give to the back. Oh, what a move. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Razorbacks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll give it to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And, man, you got to like the swarm of this defense. You've got to get in the backfield, make some penetration, and realize the first guy's not going to always get that big sucker on the ground. Like, he's a big, strong dude. He's breaking tackles, but still swarming to the football in this defense.
There he goes! Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Now they'll run the draw. Makes his man miss. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this four-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And this one is perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll try the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Motion from the wideout. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Booth. Man, just when you think you've seen every move, he's got another one, and he's out to the 40. The Bulldogs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Shoots it to the left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Rides the back on the option to give. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the break. Arkansas has the lead, and we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. The Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Trying play action. Makes the grab over the middle. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Razorbacks send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Got it in the middle. It's Traore. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to run it. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Mississippi State going up-tempo.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the 1st down, and keep this drive rolling.
To throw, it's Shapen. Throws to the wideout. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down miss. Turning it on! Got the 1st down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Throwing right. He's got it. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation. And the Bulldogs have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
And the defense was anxious to get off the ball quickly. Instead, it's just a little bit closer for the offense. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Trying to find the end zone. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Tight end finds a soft spot. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They march 78 yards down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Green. Quarterback moving. He's in open space downfield. There he goes! And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game, make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the move at the 30. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Washington. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Washington.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense there.
Fires to the wideout. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He splits the uprights. That brings him to within 1.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He'll keep it himself. Got the 1st down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Oh, he's got some space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They decide against trying the 52-yard field goal. Instead, the offense trying to convert a 4th and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, I don't think the defense was expecting one on that last 4th and 2 play. Good job by the offense keeping him off balance with that play call.
Oh, they're after him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. He's open on the right, and he's brought down after a nice gain. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And in the waning seconds of the 1st half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. He slides that just inside the right upright. Now up by 4 here in the 3rd quarter. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling an intriguing one so far in Fayetteville. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Razorback Stadium.
And the Razorbacks will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting lots of room to run. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
And that's why this offense is hard to stop, man. They have that option to pitch it. So as a defense, like, I got to get the quarterback, and then I got to get the pitch man, and they lost the pitch man, and you could tell he made them pay with a big gain down the field.
That is how a quick strike offense flips the field, and now they're in business trying to cash in after that huge play. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. That touch pass went nowhere, stopped behind the line of scrimmage. This defense didn't hang its head. They've stood tall after the big play. 3rd and goal coming. Grabbed behind the line. It's Traore. Touchdown, Mississippi State. A great catch and run for 6.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3's coming soon.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Back to throw, it's Green. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Razorbacks line up to punt it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to take a shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Quick completion on the out route. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. And the ball will come to rest just inside the 40-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. He'll pull it on the read. Creates a little space. It's a seam wide open. Then some, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They're going to go ahead and go for two here and try to make it a field goal game. Trying to barge their way in. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for two does not work out. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Scanning the field, it's Shapen. He'll get rid of it. Pulls it in, it's Thompson. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Now the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Williams. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Bulldogs are facing 3rd and inches. Stands in and takes the hit. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You know, you go for it on 4th and inches in this fringe area of the field in your opponent's territory. I'd be curious to see if on the next play now, they're going to try and take a shot and see if they can catch the defense sleeping.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Green. Here's a heat. Jukes his way for more.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving.
Yeah, that's what my old college coach used to call Red Snoopy. Little QB sneak. Just get it, tuck your head down, drive those legs, get the first.
Snags it over the middle.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
And the Razorbacks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Hand off from the shotgun. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Right back to the well. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the 3rd. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Quick release on the RPO. At the 35, he's got room. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Razorbacks want to move quickly. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Green. Got his man. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? And you can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back and keep that momentum going.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David, if they can add to it. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake.
Turning it on! And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Well, we saw the coaching staff on the sideline challenging this offensive line to end this game. They've got the lead late now, and they know they're going to continue trying to run the ball to ice it.
He's got him in the flat. At the 35, he's open. Gives him the big stiff arm. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. And the Bulldogs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Bulldogs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Quickly to the tight end, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line. To the air, it's Green. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen 2 big plays now, back-to-back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
The Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for space, it's Russell. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. 1-possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high-percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, though.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first.
And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to pass, it's Green. Gets open down the middle. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Washington. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Brown.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
And I love the personnel group that the defense is in right now. With the lead late in a 2-minute situation, you're seeing extra DBs on the field. You know the offense is going to try and throw the football. So faster guys, good job that time getting to the ball, knocking it away, forcing the incompletion. You stay in this personnel grouping if you're on defense.
He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking up top, and time is of the essence. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking downfield, it's Green. Makes the grab. He's not quite going to make it to the sticks. It'll be fourth down from the 36. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.